Hey, what's up guys? Sunny Court here, and today we are going to talk about how to make people like you. And I'm actually going to give you 10 tips on how to improve your communication skills. Alright, so if you want to make friend in 5 minutes or less, if you want to get more numbers from hot girls, or if you just want to be, the kind of person that everybody wants to be around, stick with me. I'm going to give you 10 tips and I'm sure it's going to help you. So the first tip number 1 is smile. It's very basic, but it works. Why you need to smile? Because it just makes you look trustworthy. To me, smiling is the best weapon in communication. Alright, tip number 2 is synchronization. You have to copy the other person's movement. So if I go like this, you go like this. If I go a bit more defensive, you have to be a bit more defensive as well. And it will make me feel like unconsciously, but it's real though, it will make me feel like we feel the same about the conversation. So the first thing you need to copy is body movements. The second thing is the tone of the voice. If I go quiet like this, you have to follow me, make me feel like we talking about the same thing. If you start to speak loudly while I'm speaking like this, we're gonna lose this connection. And the third thing is words, keywords. Tip number 3, find points in common to create proximity. And how you do it, it's very simple. You just ask open questions. And when the other person answer like, yeah, I feel like this about that and blah blah blah, you listen and you will hear and find actually many common points. And then all you have to do is use them to create proximity. Tip number 4 is use silence. So for instance, if I'm talking right now, I'm sharing ideas with you and I'm talking about a topic, and you know where I'm going, and you stop me to give me your point of view on this topic. You need to make sure I'm done before you answer or you share your ideas. A good thing to do to make sure I'm done is to wait 1 or 2 seconds once you think I'm done talking to make sure I was actually done. Look at it this way. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So you have to listen twice as much as you speak, and the other person will like you. It's very easy. Actually, you don't have to be so intelligent or so fun. If you listen to somebody, there are good chances that they like you, because nobody is listening to nobody. We all want to speak. We all want to share our ideas of what it is, but nobody really want to take the time to listen. So once again, wait 1 or 2 seconds when you think the other person is done, so you show this person respect and interest. Tip number 5, speak with your body and the tone of your voice, not only with words. I used to be like, oh, what the hell am I going to say? And I don't know what to say. I would love to go there and talk to her, but I don't know what to say. And I was like this, and actually I think I was asking myself the wrong question. So what you need to do is think about who you are, how you stand, how you talk, and get there and start with hi. How is it going? And from this, everything can happen and ideas will follow. Words will follow. Think about the posture and the tone of your voice, and the words will follow. Tip number 6, I love this one, is to find what the other person's eye color is. This is just an exercise to train you to keep eye contact, because eye contact is very important. It will show the other person you are confident and that you are not ashamed about anything you say. Tip number 7, set the mood. And what I mean by set the mood is you have to prepare yourself when you can prepare yourself, And what you need to do is think the other person already likes you, love you. The other person love you. A great way to test this tip is to call somebody. Before you call the person, just take 30 seconds to think of how this person loves you already and how she loves to talk to you on the phone. And you take the phone, you call her, remembering that She can't wait to talk to you. And you'll see how magic it is. Now, tip number 8. Very easy. Focus the topic on the other person. You talk a bit about yourself, but don't go too big, you know. Don't act like you're the shit. You're just like a cool guy who having a great conversation with an awesome person, a very important person. So you really need to focus the attention on this person and what this person is saying. Make other people feel important. This tip only will just change your whole social environment like crazy. So really you have to listen twice as much as you speak and, you know, give time to the people you're talking to. Tip number 9, use the name of the other person. But don't use it too many times, because then what you're trying to do will be kind of obvious to the other person. But use it at the beginning of the conversation and at the end of the conversation. That's more than enough. Alright, we are getting to the end now. Tip number 10 is show sincerity. And I would say this is the most important tip, because without this one, the other ones won't work. So be sincere. Find a way to be sincere, and, you know, don't lie if you don't have to. You know, you really have to use lies if that's really necessary. Alright, just before I go, the book of the week is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This is an incredible book that will change your social life forever. You really need to read it. Go through it as many times as you can. You might be in front of your computer right now and telling yourself, what the hell this guy is talking about? It is obvious. I know I have to smile. I know I have to keep eye contact. I know I have to shut the fuck up when the other person is talking. I know all this. Really? There is a difference between what you think you know and what you do in your daily routine. And what I'm saying here is you have to take a minute to quiet your mind once again and just think about what you know but don't apply. And this video is here for this. Not to tell you things you already know, but to remember you that you can do better because you know better. Final words on the topic. We are all caught up in our own shit. And I think the more we find a way to interact on the internet, the less we interact in real life. And this is a real problem. So please, sometimes just turn off your fucking phone and go talk to this girl, this guy. And go talk to her for 5 minutes and implement these 10 tips and make this person feel important. And you will feel more important. Do it. At least try to do it. And I'm sure it's gonna help you, and it's gonna help everybody around you actually. So that's more than just you or me. Just be a bit different and it'll change everything. Don't forget about it. Stay tuned for more videos, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.